Today we're going to be installing Windows 7, which was released to manufacturing on July the 22nd, 2009 and was released to the public on October the 22nd, 2009. This was released to address the criticisms that was seen with Microsoft's previous operating system, Windows Vista, which had a lot of hardware and software compatibility issues, along with some general inconsistencies with the OS as well. Today we're going to be installing Windows 7 in a virtual machine, and we're going to be seeing if we can still use this OS in the modern day, as we did with Windows XP. So, this is the GUI that you see when you first boot the CD up. We're going to go over and click on the United Kingdom, of course. And we're going to hit next. We're going to hit install now. As you can see, we've got the nice sort of flower theme, which is quite nice. Ultimate Service Pack 1. Yep, we've got Service Pack 1 that slipstreamed with the CD as well. We're going to click on Custom because we're doing a clean install. And we're just going to load it onto our virtual hard drive. So we are copying Windows files. This was an OS that I used for a few years before switching to another PC that had Windows 10 that came with Windows 10 back in Christmas of 2016. I used Windows 7 for about 3 years and it was a really reliable OS, really reliable, much better than what Windows Vista was. The final update that it had, extended support ended in January the 14th, 2020, and the final update release came out with Service Pack 1 with January 2023 monthly update roll-ups, which was released on February the 8th, 2023. So that's only over 2 years ago now, which is quite interesting. So we are expanding the Windows files. As you can see, I mean, you've still got the remnants of the Windows XP install when you think about it, because you've got the indication bars right here with your collecting information and installing Windows. You've got the statuses here like copying Windows files, expanding Windows files, installing features, updates, and then completing the installation, which is interesting. What I really liked, I actually liked the beta fish more than I did with this flowery theme. This flowery theme was quite nice, but I liked the beta fish more. I kind of wish they kept that one. Anyways, we're going to let this install and I shall be back in just a sec. Really liked this boot screen. You've got the starting Windows and then you've got the Windows orb as it globes up right there. Setup is updating registry settings, as you can see. It's one of my favourite Windows boot screens, that, with the two orbs coming together and then the Windows flag sort of popping up. I remember when I said this on my Windows XP video, but this setup used to take ages because it was running on a hard drive. Of course, when you run it in a virtual machine and you run it on an SSD now, it just goes lightning quick. I mean, we're completing the installation already. Oh, it's installing the device drivers. Setup is preparing your computer for first use. Setup is checking video performance. This was a nice little screen as well. Again, with a little glowy orb in there as well. And there we go. We are at the setup dialog now. So, Windows 7 Ultimate. Choose a username for your account and name your computer to distinguish it on the network. Let's type in our name and hit next. We're not going to type in a password or anything. We're not going to type in a product key either. We're only using this VM for a video, so we don't need to do anything else. Ask me later about that one. The time is correct. Time and the date, yep. No, just do a home one. Windows is finalising your settings. Oh, stop there. There we go. And there we are. We're at the boot screen. Oh, sorry, the login screen. In fact, we've got the welcome with the loading orb there. Preparing your desktop. This was a nice login screen, but I preferred the beta one, where again it had the beta fish in the background. And there we are. And we are here at the desktop. This would have been IE8, wouldn't it? No, oh, there you go. IE8. There we go. So hopefully, if it will work this time, we're going to try and install guest editions. Let's install guest editions. Do all that, there we go, yada yada yada. Error executing this. That's a bit weird. Install aborted. Setup was not completely successful. What do you mean? What? Can we run it as administrator? Yeah, error executing that. What? What the? Maybe it just need to restart. Right. Let's see what it does now. Yeah, how weird. Hopefully it works this time. Well, it is copying files. Hey, there we go. Right, let's reboot. Oh, that's really slow. I'm worried. Oh, there we go. That got me really worried for a second there. Bloody hell. We seem to have done it. It seems to have installed successfully, and it has. Yay! Troubleshoot problems with transparency and error effects. Let's try that. Huh. And here is the desktop. So we got error working. It turns out I didn't have 3D acceleration enabled in the settings, but we've got it working now. So we've got the recycling bin up here, of course. We've got the Windows wallpaper with the Windows flag on it. This was a very nice wallpaper, actually. I did like this one, with the little flower running through it and the Windows flag. You've got the little detailing in there, such as a bit of grass there. I think that's some kind of disco thing or something. You've got the birds up there as well. You've got a tree up there as well. You've got a butterfly there, which is quite neat. Action Center, where you've got like two important mess things like setting up Windows Update and finding an antivirus program. You've got the internet as well, along with your speakers, which of course you can adjust at your leisure. The guest editions as well is on, which I had some problems with it in the past, but it's good that it's working now. You've got the date and time as well, along with the show desktop button there as well. You've got what essentially was the replacement to the quick launch bar. So you've got your icons right down here that you can drag across, and if you open up a program, so we'll open up IE8 here, you also got a little window with the little preview there as well, which is quite nice. And if we go over here, we've got the start menu, where we've got our user folder, we've got documents, we've got pictures, music, games, computer, control panel, device and printers, default programs, help and support, and then we've got the shutdown button, and then your other options here like restarting and logging off. We got our user picture here, so let's change our picture because I'm pretty sure there's a cat one on here. Oh, there we go, that will do. That will do, won't it? There we go. We've got Media Center, calculator, sticky notes. The snipping tool is there as well. You've got MS Paint, which is the new new at the time, MS Paint. So you can just scribble some random garb in here if you so please. There, beautiful. We go in here. We've got, oh yeah, your desktop gadgets. So these were more like widgets now, because you didn't have a bar on the right of your desktop like you did on Windows Vista. Instead, you just got gadgets that you just plot straight onto the desktop. So, for example, you could have the clock. If we go into the settings here, the one I used to have was this one. I used to have this one, and we'll show the second hand. And another one was the CPU meter, which you got your CPU usage, and then you've got your RAM usage there as well, and you can make it bigger if you wish. Windows Media Center, you've got your weather. I don't know if that even still works now. Nah, I can't connect to the service. I thought it wouldn't. Your slideshow is there as well, which again you can make it a little bit bigger if you wish, although that's really big. I always thought this was really big. This was a bit too big for your desktop. You've got the picture one as well. What I used to do was I used to do this, and then just do that, and then just solve it in like not even a second, like a millisecond. You win! Yeah, because I cheated, basically. You had all sorts of different themes here. So you had architecture, characters, landscape, nature, scenes, and the United Kingdom. And then you also had your other themes there, like the Windows Classic theme. We'll click on that. It was just a classic theme, pretty much. Yeah. As you can see, just a classic Windows theme. High contrast, 1 and 2. High contrast black, high contrast white. And then you've got the basic theme as well. But like for the architecture, for instance, it had a different sort of sound for it, and it changed to like a different wallpaper every so often, which was quite cool. And some of these were really nice wallpapers as well. You had a nice sort of blue hue here, which of course you could change the colours of this if you so please. You also had the colour marker there as well. Going over to these, the architecture sound effects were quite nice actually, but yeah, you had your wallpapers there. This one was a bit wacky though. That reminds me of the frog from Futurama. You also had media player as well, so let's just do the recommended settings. And of course we had this classic of a song, Wildlife in HD. All that wildlife. Ah. But yeah, media player in full use there. Shame we didn't see a snap. Right, so we've got a list of applications that I've just downloaded. And we've also got the Update Pack 7, which is a hotfix that allows you to continue downloading and installing updates for Windows 7 in 2025, which should be quite interesting. We'll do that last. Let's go and install the rest of these applications. So let's do Firefox for... You're joking me. Oh, you're actually joking me. I thought this would be the last version that would support it. Right, I seem to have it working now. This is version 113. It has installed, that was pretty quick. This was released in November 2023, so almost a couple of years ago now. And we are up and running. I don't think we're going to have a good time viewing videos, unfortunately. There, right, let's search ourselves up. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh. Hey! Okay, we've sort of got everything. Okay, scrolling's okay. Scrolling is okay. Okay, it's doable. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video where today we are going to be looking at a forgotten transformation pack, to say the least. Well, I don't know if it's forgotten.
This is on the side.
I'm sure only a few people have really heard of it, and that is Vista OS X. Now, let's cast our
that is so
minds
choppy.
back to 2009. I was a young lad, a wee little lad. I sound really old, don't I? But I was...
Oh, that is so choppy. Okay, okay, okay.
A little snippet of my screen in one of my videos where I've got a Mac OS X like interface on there. I'll probably overlay it, but yeah, you can just about see the Mac theme that I was using on my PC at the time.
It's a little bit better, but it still isn't great. Now, it might be because the hardware acceleration is on, so we're going to try and see if that will make any difference. Shut up! Let's see. I'm going to close it down and restart it again. Let's see if it does anything.
Another video where today we are going to be looking at a forgotten transformation pack, to say the least. Well, I don't know if it's forgotten, but I'm sure only a few people have really heard of it.
Let's go and stick forward, shall we?
Vista OS It still doesn't look that great, to be honest.
What are you waiting for? We got the license agreements. So that's right. The Leopard interface, visual style, on screen, icon, boot logo, brand.
Like, it's not terrible, but it isn't amazing either, isn't it? It isn't that great. Okay, that's enough of that. It was okay, but it wasn't great either. Now, it could be the amount of RAM that I have allocated onto this. I did allocate 8 GB of RAM, so it maybe part of it might have gone into the video RAM or something. Who knows? But either way, because for some reason in the system information it says 3.5 GB, which is a bit odd. But either way, it's okay, but it isn't great. So we'll close that. Let's install another application now. OBS won't work on this particular version, so we can just go and get rid of that. Oh, OBS is... Oh, you teased me! Let's do WinRAR. Ah, no! I guess it's not that surprising, considering that a lot of applications are being phased out for Windows 7 now, not supported by your processor type. Please contact your product vendor. Come on, Camtasia. Oh, do I need to install a .NET Framework? Oh. Can we at least get an antivirus on this thing? Let's install .NET Framework. Let's get that installed, and then we can hopefully get Camtasia installed, if it will even be compatible with Windows 7. Please confirm your network connection, Dragon. I'm already connected! I'm already connected! And so apparently we can't get past Steam's update section unless you have an internet connection, even though we literally have just been on YouTube earlier and we're connected to a network, which is odd, but there you go. Right, .NET Framework is installed. So, let's see if Camtasia wants to play ball. Oh, and it's decided to stop working. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? Where's AVG? It's there. Done anything. It's there on the program file, so no idea what it's been doing all this time. Nope, needs to be online to update apparently, even though we're already connected. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Either way, let's try and install AVG again, and then I think after that we'll try and install Camtasia, and then we'll finally install the update pack. Programs, yeah, it's not there. How old is that? AVG just doesn't want to install on Windows 7 apparently. So even if I try and double click on it, it doesn't want to work. But AVG is open. So why it isn't displaying up anywhere else, I don't know. Well, apparently AVG is just a ghost apparently. So for our final one, we've got Update Pack 7 R2. R2. This is essentially a hotfix for Windows 7 to get updates in 2025, which is quite cool to see. It is good that a little pack has been made for this. So a new version of Update Pack 7 is available. Do you want to perform the update? Yes, we do. Oh, it's failed to download a new version. Well, okay then. I just hit no on the update thing and it has come up with this dialogue, so I think I can skip it anyways. But
Welcome to the Security Update Pack Setup Wizard. This wizard will will install the update package version 25.7.10 for Windows 7 Service Pack 1 or Windows Server 2008 R2 Service Pack 1 x64. It is recommended that you close any other application before starting setup. The installation can be cancelled. Get the latest news and updates, visit the project page, click install to start the installation of updates. Yeah, let's do that. So it's going to scan for available updates. Updates and packing to a temporary file is running, 32. And there we go, now it's started to install the updates. So it's starting to install the updates one by one. So as you can see, update 2 from 32. KB917607. Update routes, the installation of the update has been successfully completed. So what it's going to do now is it's going to install each update one by one. Right, so we've now gotten a dialog box saying that the computer must be restarted. Do you want to restart now? We're going to hit yes to that. And now we're going to wait for the machine to restart. And here we go, stage 1 out of 3, configuring Windows updates, 2% complete. Do not turn off your computer. So we've got the little notification now going through the stages of updates. So now it's going to finalise the installation of the updates. Right, so now we're at the third stage, configuring Windows updates. It's going through it quite quickly actually, but we're at stage 3 of 3 now, and it's just configuring the rest of the updates. So now it's finished with the updates. We are going into the desktop now. And there we go, we're onto the desktop. So the updates have been finished. I'm just going to hit cancel on that. Oh, is that AVG I can see? Oh my god, AVG is actually here at long last. I don't know why it took so long for the program to actually show up. It's quite funny. Well, at least AVG is working at least. KB958488. Successful, important, and it was installed on this date as well. So we've gone and installed the hotfix. Probably if we had installed the update, we would have gotten some newer updates there as well. But it's a nice thing to have for people who somehow are still running Windows 7 in 2025. I think they last until the 31st of December 20. Well, the only thing though is I think they literally last until the end of this year. So it's only around for a short while. But even so, it's quite nice to have some new updates for Windows 7. Future editing snap right here. I've just realised I haven't recorded an outro for this video, so we're going to do one right here. I'm going to try and make it quick, but essentially going through what we've done in the video. We installed Windows 7, we had a look at the features and things like that, we had a look at the themes and whatnot, and then we installed some programs on it, and as you saw, it went terribly wrong. And I think because of course support for Windows 7 ended 5 years ago, it's a lot harder now to just simply go on the internet and download applications for it. Like, although Windows 10 has ended support, it's got a few years until, you know, standard programs like what we've tried to install on here eventually just drop support for it. And I kind of like that it went horribly wrong in a way. It was kind of like a MJD video in a sense, and it's good to highlight what went horribly wrong, I think, because, you know, because not everything's going to work like right out of the box. There might be a problem and you need to troubleshoot it and things like that. But I think it's good that we sort of highlighted that. It might have felt a little bit rushed in places. Like, I don't think you saw me install LibreOffice. For some reason, I just didn't put it into the video. But looked at the website, and well, it's supported for Windows 10 and higher. So we couldn't install it anyways. If we found an older version of, say, LibreOffice and like what we did with Mozilla Firefox, yeah, you could run it and you could have a decent web processing program with a presentation software and whatnot, just a free off-licensed Microsoft Office pretty much. But you could get it working if you ran an older version. But yeah,
And then we installed the updates patch, which actually was quite good. I think it's good that we've got a program that can install all the hotfixes for Windows 7, and it pretty much treated it like an actual Windows update as well, which was really good. So that was really good to see. That is pretty much that. Maybe in the future we might do a part 2 to this, where we will try and get new programs to work on Windows 7, because I'm sure there's something out there that allows you to do that, and we could probably try and make a video out of it. So thanks very much for watching. Sorry this has taken so long. Mental health has just been a bitch, pretty much. I lost quite a bit of motivation to make videos this year, or at least at the latter end of the year, but I'm just slowly starting to get my mojo back. But either way, thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye bye and peace.